How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So let's begin, children, with question number 6. It says, A and B start from the same point and at the same time with the speed of 15 kilometers per hour and 12 kilometers per hour respectively. Find the distance between A and B after 6 hours if both of them are moving in the same direction and in the opposite direction. So now what we have to see is, children, there are two people, A and B, and they are starting their journey from the same place. First, they are going in the same direction, but they have a different speed, right? They have a different speed, that is of 15 kilometers per hour and that is of 12 kilometers per hour respectively. Now we have to find how much distance will they travel with the same speed if they are moving in the same direction and if they are moving in the opposite direction after a time span of 6 hours. So let's see how to go about with this question. Now children, A is traveling with the speed of 15 kilometers per hour and B is traveling with the speed of 12 kilometers per hour. Now when they are moving in the same direction, then how are we going to do it? Now distance traveled by A is, you are going to find out by putting a formula. Distance is equals to speed into time. Now his speed is 15, so I've placed 15 and time is 6 hours, so 15 6 are 90 kilometers is the distance traveled by him. Now let's see how much distance will B take to travel. Now again we are going to use the formula of distance only, children, same formula. Now this time the speed is 12 into 6 is 72 kilometers, right? Now A is moving 90 kilometers in 6 hours and B has moved 72 kilometers in 6 hours. Now the distance between A and B when they are moving in the same direction. Now when they are moving in the same direction, children, one person is going to be ahead of the second person. By how much distance? You have to subtract. So 90 minus 72 will give you 18 kilometers. So A is 18 kilometers ahead of B. Or you can say the difference between the distance is 18 kilometers. Now when they are moving in opposite direction, children, that means one is going in one direction and the other is going in the other direction. Now distance traveled by both of them we have already calculated in the first part, that is 90 kilometers by A and 72 kilometers by B. Now the distance between A and B will be, children, this distance. They started from the same point and the distance between A and B is this complete thing now. Understood? From here to here. So what will we do? This time we are going to do the addition. So add and the distance between A and B is 162 kilometers. So this is how you do question number 6. Let's see the 7th question. A and B start from the same place in the same direction and at the same time with the speed of 6 kilometers per hour and 2 meters per second. After 5 hours, who will be ahead and by how much? Now this time you have to pay attention, children. Now one thing you have to pay attention over here, children. One speed is given in kilometers per hour and the other speed is given in meters per second. And time is given in hours. That means this speed has to be converted into kilometers per hour. Then only we can go ahead with the question because the timing is given in hours. So the distance covered by A in 5 hours is, distance is equals to speed into time, 6 5s are 30 kilometers. Now for B, children, you will have to change the speed from meters per second to kilometers per hour. So we'll change the speed from meters per second to kilometers per hour. 2 meters per second is the speed, so 2 into 18 upon 5. So nothing is getting reduced, so you multiply it is 36 upon 5 kilometers per hour. Now I'm not changing into decimal over here because when you keep it in fractions, the reduction becomes easy for the further question. Now distance covered by B in 5 hours will be how much, children? Speed into time. Now 36 upon 5 into 5. Now see, it becomes so easy over here. I can reduce it 5 and 5. So straight away I got my answer. Had I changed 36 upon 5 into decimal, then again I would have had a problem over here. Now who is ahead? Now we have both the distance. Who is ahead? We can see clearly B is ahead of A by how many kilometers, children? 6. How did I do? 36 minus 30. So this is how you do question number 7. Question number 8. Mohit covers a certain distance in 6 hours by his scooter at the speed of 40 km per hour. Find the time taken by Manzoor to cover the same distance by his car at the speed of 60 km per hour, and find the speed of Joseph if he takes 8 hours to complete the same distance. So let's see how to do this question. Now first let's calculate the distance covered by Mohit. Distance covered by Mohit is again distance is equals to speed into time, that is 40 into 6, 240 km. Now the same distance is covered by the second person, who is Manzoor, and he's covering the same distance by his car, and we have to calculate the time. So time is equals to distance upon speed. Now distance is 240, that we have already calculated, and speed is 60. So divide 240 by 60, 0 and 0 can get reduced. 6 4s are 24. So how much is the time? 4 hours is the time taken by Manzoor. Now Joseph is also covering the same distance. Again we have to calculate the speed for Joseph, distance upon time. That is 240 upon 8. Right? Now reduce it, children. 8 3s are 24 and 0. So 30 km per hour is the speed with which Joseph is covering the same distance. So this is how you do question number 8. Question number 9, children. A boy swims 200 meters in still water and then returns back to the point of start in the total 10 minutes. That means he is swimming 200 meters and he is coming back also 200 meters. So the distance is getting actually doubled. Find his speed of swimming in meters per second and in kilometers per hour. So the speed is to be calculated in both the unit system. Let's see how to go about with this question. Now if I write as the start point and the end point, children, he is swimming and going 200 meters till the end point, and then again he is swimming back and coming to the starting point. So the total distance is 200 plus 200, which is 400 meters. And the total time he is taking in swimming, going and coming back is 10 minutes. Now because the time is given in minutes, we are going to convert it into seconds by multiplying it by 60, because 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. That means total of 600 seconds has been utilized in covering a distance of 400 meters. Now we will calculate the speed, children. Putting the formula, speed is equals to distance upon time. Now distance is equals to 400, speed is 600. You reduce it, children. I can cut all the zeros together, and then 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6. So 2 upon 3 meters per second. I'll leave it like this only, children. Then I also have to change the speed into kilometers per hour, because the question asked in both the units. Now simply 2 upon 3 changing into kilometers per hour, we have to multiply it by 18 upon 5. Now this 3 and 18 can be reduced. 3 1s are 3 and 3 6 are 18. Now nothing more can be reduced. So 6 2s are 12 upon 5, which can be written as 2.4 kilometers per hour. So that becomes the answer. We have calculated the speed in both the unit, meters per second also, and in kilometers per hour also. So let's see how to do the 10th and the last question. A distance of 14.4 kilometer is covered in 2 hours 40 minutes. Find the speed in meters per second. First in this we have to do, distance is given, time is given. First we'll calculate the speed in kilometers per hour, children, and then we'll convert it into meters per second. There is one more part of it, children. With the same speed, if Sakshi goes to her school 240 kilometers away from her house and then again comes back, that means again the distance is being covered 2 times. How much time will she take? So let's see the working of this particular question. Now distance is 14.4 kilometers, children. Time is 2 hours 40 minutes. Now because time is given in hours and minutes, we will have to convert it into hours only. So 2 hours is written as the whole number, children. And 40 minutes, because we are converting it into hours, so 40 upon 60. Now this can be reduced. 0 and 0 can be cancelled. 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6. So I can get the answer as 2 whole 2 upon 3. Now I'll also have to convert it into the improper fraction. Okay, by multiplying it, 3 2s are 6 and 6 plus 2 is 8 upon 3 hours actually. That is what I'll be using in the question. So to calculate the speed, children, use the formula distance upon time. Distance is 14.4 and time right now we calculated 2 whole 2 upon 3. So 14.4 upon 8 upon 3. Now this, because in the denominator we have a fraction, children. So what you will do, you are going to change the sign of division into multiplication and you will reciprocal the fraction over here. So 8 upon 3 will now be written as 3 upon 8. Now because there's a decimal over here, I can write it upon 10 so that my decimal gets removed. Right? I've added a 0. One more way is there, children. I can add a 0 over here with 8. There is no need of writing a 10 then over here, or you can write it above 10 and you can remove your decimal. Now start reducing it as much as it can be reduced, children. So 8 can reduce 144 one time and this can be reduced 18 times. So 18 upon 10 into 3. Now 18 3s are 54 upon 10, children, which will be written as 5.4. Why? Because 1 0 I am removing from here. So I will count one place from this side and I will put a decimal. So my answer is 5.4. Even if you want, you can do the division and you can see 10 divided by 54. See? 5 times. This is 50. What are we left with? 4. Now point and 0 and 8. 4 and 40. Okay, so this is how I got 5.4. Or straight away, there is no need for doing this. Straight away you see how many places of zeros are here. You count that many places and put the decimal. Now we will convert, children, the speed from kilometers per hour into meters per second. So 5.4 into 5 upon 18. Again I can remove a decimal from here. I can add a 0. Right, now this time I'm not putting it above 10, I am adding a 0 over here. Then you can reduce it again, 18 1 0 10 times, and this will be how many times? It will be 3 times. 18 3s are 54, and this can also reduce 5 1s and 5 2s. So my answer is 3 1s are 3 upon 2, which when I change it into the decimal, children, I'll get 1.5. Now in the second part of the question, children, they had told that Sakshi is going to the school and coming back covering a distance of 240 meters. So the total distance covered by Sakshi is 240 plus 240, that is 480 meters. Time is, we have to calculate the time. Time is equals to, use the formula distance upon speed. Now distance is 480 and speed in meters per second we just changed, that is 3 upon 2. Once again, children, in the denominator we have a fraction. So what you will do? You will change the division sign into the multiplication sign and you will change this fraction into the reciprocal of it. That means reciprocal means you just say the numerator becomes the denominator and the denominator becomes the numerator. So 3 upon 2 is written as 2 upon 3. Now we can reduce it also. 3 1s are 3 and how many times? This is 16 times. Right? So 160 into 2 is 320 seconds. Now I can leave my answer as 320 seconds also, children. I can convert it into minutes also, minutes and seconds. So what you will do, in order to convert it into minutes and seconds, you have to divide it by 60. Now when you divide it by 60, I can cancel the zeros, and when you divide 32 by 6, you get 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Now this is the question part and this is the remainder part. So 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So with this we come to an end of exercise 17B. So that's it for today's video, children. I hope I made myself very clear to you and you have understood each and every point that I have explained to you in today's video. If you have really understood, you know what is to be done. Please do like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell icon, because after that you will be notified with every new video that I'm going to upload. See you very soon with rest of the videos upcoming soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.